Hello, you've joined us partway through a race. This is the first of the two supports. We have seen that he was one of your two leaders, made contact and went around. However, that was what you just started on. A bit of a unusual starting process, I will admit. We usually like to be starting the start of the race. Unfortunately, it wasn't recording, so I don't know, I wasn't doing its thing. I don't know recording, I don't know what it is. I do know what it is, just can't think of the word. But anyway, we're on board lap 3. I think it was just the end of lap 2 that you might have came to. It's a 4-lap race. So is the Porsches that are coming up before the supercars. So I don't know, we might get a replay, we might not, because those sort of things, whether we've had problems. That sounded aggressive there. As we come to the hairpin. Going down the front straight. Those are the biggest straight if you continue to call this little corner bit here a straight. As we come to lap 4, I've lost video quality, whether yous have too. It's lap 4, the final lap. 10-second pace here. Chase down your leader. The 152 car. Kenny chasing down. That is the question. I don't know what lines they take. They may just be able to. They do look a little bit close here. He held there, and both of them coming down the straight. There's a nice bit of speed there. And we've got technical issues. Again. See coming through the parking lot. We come to the hairpin, they have got the lead. And we come out, they shall keep the lead. Your winner. You come to a line. Congratulations to your winner, number 75 car. As we see, everyone else now coming to cross the finish line. Good job to them for finishing the race. No, it's better to finish than it is to just give it up, because you still score points at least. As this, we do score every point. Now, they should be reappearing later on, and we'll be back in a moment. You may see a replay of something, I do not know. So here we go, the Porsches are about to go, and it is lights out and away they go. Who has got the best start? Shield car there on the outside, he hasn't going to quite do it. Is the Thrustmaster car there. Shield all the way to the outside once again. Long way off the usual line. They fall down to 3rd, potentially 4th, they're going to maintain 3rd. However, I think they went into the wall there for Shield car. Now side by side here for 1st. Not for long, and that's going to be on the wrong line there. That's going to have the Shield to come right back through, and it does. Right into 2nd place. It's a 4-lap race. Shield car wide on the back. The Shield is your previous winner for the last race. Straight on that exit. Can they get them? No, they can't. They give up a little bit. They're going to potentially adjust the line. That was right next to the wall there. And there's more dust coming up off the wall. That shield car is putting it everywhere they can, trying to find any little bit of advantage they can. It's now a battle here for first. You come down the third straight, come to the parking lot. Very different line approaches there. Very nice and kept sort of in tone. The shield car slightly offline, but right on the rear bumper there of the Thrustmaster. Thrustmaster keeps it. Shield car is on a very unique line there. I think he was trying to prevent giving a bit of a draft or a tow to the car behind. Nicely spaced out there from first to third. Have a battle for third as there's a car down the inside potentially. Not quite, they're going to close it off. And the shield car looked to loose there on the exit. Doesn't quite lose it though. It's potentially the shield car cutting the roundabout or the chicane to come through. Shield car very loose out there on the exit. Managed to keep that in very nice and well. It's a shield car on a very unique line. All the way over to the left hand side of the screen. Come up here. It's nicely done. The shield car on the wall again. Shield car is putting it right on the limit. And there's potential position change here for second and third. Those two cars now battle. Won't be continuing in front, however. 19 there on the shield. Would he come through? No, he won't. That's the shield there. Staying in second place. Right back on the rear bumper. Can he get a better exit? No, he can't. Shield looked a little bit loose on the exit. That is a nice gap there from first to second, considering the rest of the field is all well and truly within the tow. However, there is a bit of a gap now opening up. It's now lap 3, second to final lap. They come through. Nicely done. That was all the way to the wall there on the shield. Keane has lost a bit of ground. This may be the way we see your podium. However, will there be a battle for third? And potentially, if he can bring it in, still one lap. They are all racing brilliantly, all putting the lines on perfectly. That was very nice and close to the exit there. I think he even may have touched it towards the end of the exit there, the end of what we could see on the camera. You could see some particles come up. You see coming through into the car park for the second final time. And I think that was the end of the battle for second. However, third is still up for grabs. A little bit. However, there's a wall there, so they couldn't quite make the move. Can they get a better exit? No, they can't. The gap seems to be shrinking, but not really. I think the gap has just increased. Well, it does look a little bit closer. That Porsche, a Porsche on the background, the shield Porsche was very confident on the brakes there. The brakes as we come through the roundabout or chicane. Shield car is definitely going to be trying to bring themselves into it. It's the 86 Thrustmaster, the Thrustmaster car. A shield there in the background. And they are very loose out there, very close to that wall. That was a brilliant job to hold that. And that's the Porsche shield car in the wall once again. I don't think they've sustained any damage, have they? Come through the parking lot for the final time. The Thrustmaster 86 looks to be a winner, however, Ken, as long as he can get a good enough exit, and yes, he does. the shield car there in the background. So we come to win the race. Congratulations to the 86 Thrustmaster car and team. Brilliant job there. Hold that position and hold that race lead. Well held, all down to perfection. Kept out of the battles, kept it nice and clean. There was nothing more than a team wants than to keep the car in good condition, and that will be good confidence boost as we go into the in lap. This is the final time you will see the Porsches until Dubai, which is next round. I don't see him anymore here at Long Beach, as we're going one race left to go, the supercars. So we will see these Porsches back out at Dubai. We'll be back, we'll have a replay.
I like the city, but I am tired of the same people, of the same things. I want to escape now, to another place now, but with you, 'cause I don't want to be alone. Tell me if you want to follow me now, to follow me. Take me to your arms and never leave me. Don't leave me, boy. Tell me if you want to follow me now, to follow me. Take me to your arms and never leave me. Don't leave me, boy.
Here we go, and they are off. We'll get the best start here. And there's a car all the way over that way to the wall. Brilliant start there though. We see cars round in the background. Multiple cars into the wall. The car facing the wrong direction, they do a U-turn to get themselves back in the correct, facing the correct direction. Number 7 car at Remaevs. Will that be, is this the end result of that car that we saw on the wall at the start? Potentially to come back to the leading pack. He's going to start figuring themselves out. The 37 got a brilliant start there. They were in pole position, managed to bring it into the lead. They're looking comfortably in the lead. However, the gap there between 3rd and 4th is absolutely massive. I'm wondering whether the incident started. It's an absolutely massive gap. However, they do have to be very careful. 8 laps around this concrete canyon. You don't want to look at the walls funny, because if you do, well, if you do, you're very likely to end up with some damage, if not ruining your race. However, that gap there between 3rd to 4th has closed. Come to lap 2. Everyone is still on the full push. The supports a full push for the whole thing, because it's so short. But double the race distance. You'll usually see the first 2 laps people being aggressive. They'll figure themselves out partway through lap 2, not lap 3. And you'll usually see it reignite towards the back end of the race. However, that doesn't always happen, because sometimes they've got too much into the groove and just stayed on pace, being too bothered about a fight that they're out of contention for a battle. As we can see, everyone now is much closer. However, the gap there between 4th and 5th seems to be the biggest gap that we can see there. All taking it through there very nicely. As you're coming up to the car park, look down the inside there from the 51. Doesn't quite make it work. Moving towards the final hairpin. Nicely negotiated. The gap may be reducing, however. So you might be seeing some activity light up towards the back. However, everyone is just increasing the gap between each other. A magical experience to watch so many cars come down there, all on the same line. Be very close there, the 51. Going to be close enough. A little bit of a look, but they don't want to be too aggressive with it, because if you are too aggressive and it goes wrong, it can go wrong. Putting it very closely to the wall, but not putting it in the wall. You do not want to ever put it into the wall. I have no idea what Tony is. You can see the Castro car there in the background. They were the only other car that seemed in contention to win yesterday's race. From Tony. However, I have no idea where he is in the field. Whether he's towards the front or whether he's just completely in back. I believe he was the car that we saw in the wall off the bat. That might be in there in the background. I'm sure he will be doing his almost to somehow get back up to the front. Even if he doesn't end up winning, trying to get back towards the lead area, trying to get the maximum result out of the weekend. He is your championship leader. He will be hoping to have a strong weekend to maintain the championship lead. As there's 3 rounds left after this round. We're in Dubai next. Here's what we'll see. He's coming through here nicely. All very much following a train. And they all are following that train very nicely. I think that may be him just there in the background. Only your championship leader. He's the number 1 car. Number 37 is doing a brilliant job. Maintaining the lead. The 51 there in the background. I should say behind them. Trying to hope they do a mistake. And yes, that is Tony there in the background. Right in front of the cash show. Isn't that funny? 1, 2 are in the same order, just further back down the grid this today. As we see coming through the roundabout or chicane. Hopefully it stayed the exact same order. Doesn't seem to be anyone changing the positioning around. Now the thing is, you do want to be putting it as close as you can to the wall without actually putting it in the wall. That is the key to this track. If you can do that, you are set. Very right there from the Paris. However, I am having some very poor video quality on my end of the field. You see coming to the hairpin, nice defense there from the 51. Thing is, when do you pit? And you see the number 37 into the pit lane, your race leader. See the 51 just continue, and I've got some absolutely ordinary player. But there you go, that's a bit better. I finally got my video back. I can finally see what's going on. Potentially. When I said ordinary, I meant that it was very hard to tell what was going on. But that number 51 car now takes the lead. First stop. Number 51. Your leader. Taking this very aggressive for its time. However, you do need to be aggressive, but you don't need to be too aggressive. How close do you want to put it to the wall? They are all putting it to a point where they do have a little bit of breathing room for a little mistake. That is a good idea, because if you can have a bit of breathing room, means you make a tiny mistake, you're not straight into the wall. But in qualifying, that's not the way you to go. You are full aggression, and full aggression only. Into the pit lane comes your leaders. 2 laps left to go now. Will anyone be staying out? And be the interesting part, watching where everyone comes out in this fight. We're the leader. Here is your leader of pit. This should be your theoretical leader. Here, the 37 car. They are the leading. He's the leader in the that have made pit stops. Now where does he come out in all of this? In theory it's in the lead. That's what the data is showing us up here in the commentary box. However, really, and yes he will, you see some cars there very close to the exit of pit lane. Seems like if you have made your pit stop early, you have made an advantage. So here's a fight with Tony, and I believe that is number 38, and Tony's down the inside. Very nicely done, however not quite. They've made a little bit of contact, and he's all the way out there to the wall. He's made his way through. Very affirmative. Have a bit of a lock up there by the look of it. To get a bit aggressive on the throttle to make sure he can make the corner. Very close out there to the wall. He may have even touched it. How close do you want to put it to the wall? He didn't put it too close here this time. But he is all about the risk at the moment. He is not taking the chill. That was very close to the wall. Big slide out there. Oh, big slide there once again. Managed to save that. And it's in the tyre bundle. Is the car okay, or is there damage to it? You want to know. The crew, does he do enough to defend? No, he doesn't. So he runs it out a little bit wide. I'm wondering if there is some damage to his car. But he fires it right back down the inside. Very much out wide there, offline. He's going to do his absolute almost to cover him off. And he puts it in the wall on the exit. As you come into the final lap. Your leader has a massive lead on most of it. Here is your battle pack. He'll be coming right back at him. Here we go. And in Tony, we see Tony taking a very aggressive line. However, that's going to put him very much off for the corner. And it does, and it gives him the inside. He's not going to have to battle there to keep his position now. And he does a bit of a cut of the roundabout, very close to the rear end of that 38. He's going to be doing his almost to try and get by. All the way up there to the wall once again. Full aggression. Close as he can, he's going to be fully focused on the, and he makes a bit of contact, taking him all the way to the wall. And look down the inside, and he doesn't, and they make contact. Everyone managed to keep it well held. There we go, we see the other car, another car bringing it in, making a little bit of contact. They all seem to be staying in the same order. They are all optimised here, and straight into the wall goes Tony. That car probably has damage. We can see the hood was thrown off, and that car looks to be having steering rack issues. He just has to bring it to the line. Coming through the parking lot. Then he bring that car home in the position as your leader crosses the line. Yeah, hell of a result if he can manage to bring it home. And yeah, I think he will. And this looks to be the set order, however he is in the wall. Has he lost his steering? Has he got steering issues? And he manages to keep his position only just. That was an epic battle there at the end. Congratulations to your winner, number 37. That was a brilliant job there. He got on the lead at the start. Managed to keep the clean race. Made pit stop while he lost out. While he's waiting for others to make their pit stop. And took the lead back. And here was the final cars coming to cross the line. Well, that battle there at the end was an all-or-nothing battle there. We saw Tony take some incredible risk. He put it everywhere he knew. There was contact. There was aggressive moves. There were people setting everything up. And he was doing his almost to defend. Here we go. This is a replay of the start. This may show what happened throughout the race. And yes, it does. This car turned around, going into the barrier. With the driving race. this has been a great weekend here at Long Beach. So unfortunately it has to end. And yes, the replays. Thank you for watching. I will see you next round in Dubai. Thank you for watching.
I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. Keep me on loop. To respect you, thought I was enough. Yeah, feels like half a century ago. Guess you keep coming back after telling me off, without even feeling sorry between goodbye and hello again. Thought we could grow again. How